One of the best investment projects is being created right now. A project where you can make your capital work for you, but also a project that has a very important goal in mind: to reduce the amount of plastic we waste. What would you think if we told you that we can help fight pollution? What if we could create an ecosystem that helps fight plastic litter? What if we told you that you too can help with this problem? How would you feel if you were part of a movement where you can help fight pollution and get wealthier at the same time? At Gauss, the greatest goal is to create a sustainable future for ourselves and generations to come. Our aim is to help each individual in our community find financial freedom, a true freedom that allows everyone around you to have a completely different future. A future where you can have the best of both worlds: financial freedom and sustainability. So, what are you waiting for? This is your opportunity to become a pioneer partner and be part of a worldwide movement. Remember, the future is now. The future is green.
agora estou em Roterdão.
Em Roterdão, ok.
4 quilómetros de Roterdão.
Muito bem. É um prazer conhecê-la.
Prazer conhecê-lo também.
Grato. Hello, Patrick.
Patrick, I would like to present you formally to Dr. Dinis Portugal. If you can turn on your camera and your mic, I'll be too happy to formally present you. He's using the same computer to connect it to Facebook.
Okay.
All right, we're going to give maybe 5 more minutes so that the other ones can make the effort of connecting. And for me, it is a great pleasure to present to you Dr. Dinis Portugal. I think I've talked to each one of you. Okay, sorry guys. All right. No problem, Patrick.
Okay.
You know you're doing a great job trying to publish it on your social media pages. So
yeah, okay.
No worries. So we have several people connecting from Zambia, from South Africa, and from Swaziland. And of course, we have Maria with us, which is a great pleasure to have you with us, and Patrick from Kenya. And we have a director of network and also Dr. Dinis Portugal. He's the co-founder of Gausslifepro University. It's very important that us also we can make use of what the company is giving us, and it's a very well done program. And we have the co-founder with us to tell us more about it and to show us why is it important to use it and how we can use it. So it is a pleasure for us to have him here, because usually I can say that he is busy 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And we all.
Yeah, okay. The difference is I take with more of 4,000 people, you know, every day from different countries, you know. Well, in this moment, it's much better for me speak Spanish and make the translation. Okay.
Great. Okay. And if it should be in Portuguese, we have Maria here. So I think
okay. Thanks, Maria.
Between both of us will be.
Okay,
we'll do
I'm go finish a message here.
All right, no
to
problem.
Another group.
So Dr. Dinis
Give
Portugal.
Me just 1 minute, please.
All right, no problem. Meanwhile, if we have to invite anyone else and make sure that they come and connect to us to this meeting, let's do that, please. Let's give them a chance to come to the meeting and listen for themselves. All right. So meanwhile, I'm going to put a short video, and then like that, we'll be able to start once I finish. If you invite anyone, please remind them that they should connect their sound. If not, they will not be able to listen. Tembisile, I think Tembisile is from Swaziland. Let me send them a message. Please connect your sound. All right, all good.
Tu podes passar, Eva, ¿puedes pasar el manual del inicio, por favor?
Sí.
En pantalla puedes partillar del inicio,
Sí.
que yo voy a hacer un pasaje por todo el manual.
Perfecto. Dame un momento que yo lo abro. Y ya.
Do we need to write anything down?
It would be nice if there's anything interesting. I know you have a lot of experience,
Yes.
but Dr. Portugal, he's a genius at what he does. So it would be nice to take some important points, and that all of us, we can always learn something, right? And if we find something interesting, that we should take notes. Welcome, Tebogo. Nice to have you here with us. Meet our Dr. Dinis Portugal. Tebogo is working from South Africa, and then she has some very interesting investors that are coming into the company. Welcome, Tebogo.
Thank you, Eve.
Welcome, yeah. All right. Déjame abrirlo en el ordenador. Okay.
How is IT doing with the genealogy issue?
I had a conversation actually with Dr. Dinis Portugal about it. So later on, I'll be able to give you guys some more insight.
Great.
¿Qué pasa? What's happened? Eva?
Ella, te hablé de ella, que es de la red de Patrick, que quiere que su cuenta se mueve de la red antigua de Patrick a la nueva red.
Okay.
La genealogía. Voy a pedir, Charles, can you open the Gausslifepro on your side?
Let me check.
Thank you.
¿Ya has hablado con Dionisio?
He enviado un mensaje. No le he llamado.
Ok. Esta red era la que estaba con este señor Ash, ¿no?
Sí, exactamente. Vale, yo lo voy a enviar desde mi teléfono porque no me deja.
You have to allow me to share content, you know?
Okay, let me put you as...
Hello.
Welcome, Mr. Makeche. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm wondering whether it's a Spanish presentation or it's a Portuguese or English.
It's English. It's in English, but it's just that there are people from different countries who also speak English.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Obrigado.
Ah, obrigado. You speak Portuguese too.
No, I don't.
Muito obrigado, muito obrigado.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
All right, Charles, you have, if not, send it to me. If you cannot present it.
Déjame ver aquí.
Send it to me. Send it to me and then I'll open it myself. All right, one moment, please. Let's put the video, and then meanwhile, I'll be able to share the file.
One of the best investment projects is being created right now. A project where you can make your capital work for you, but also
conseguir hacer 5 cosas al mismo tiempo.
Exactamente, como las mujeres, ¿no?
Como las mujeres. Y esto, cuando un hombre sabe hacer eso, es porque ha tenido grandes mujeres como maestros.
Eso es. Eso es correcto.
I sent it to you, Charles.
Okay.
Please open it on your side.
Where do you send it? On my correo electrónico?
Yeah. Sorry about the technical difficulty.
Patrick not coming?
Patrick is GaussTV.
Ah, okay, I can see you.
Connecting to the Zoom. ¿Me puedes enviar por WhatsApp? Es que no me deja abrirlo en mi ordenador. All right, now it should be opening. Patrick, share the Gausslifepro from your side, because we're not able. I think I've done something to the computer. I'm not able to open it on my side. Or can someone send it to me by WhatsApp? Voy a entrar por el teléfono. Welcome, Mr. Aslan from Pakistan. Thank you for being here.
What exactly are you looking for?
The manual.
The manual. Okay.
Yes, I can't open it on the computer for some reason. If you have it. All right, Patrick is going to share it. I broke WhatsApp. Patrick, you co-host, you can share it. Thank you. All right, I have it. I have it here now.
¿Ese es el manual de impresión o el manual online?
El manual en inglés.
Pero para imprimir o online.
Online, ¿no? Para imprimir. Es PDF.
No, mi amiga, ese es lo que está preparado para imprimir en un libro A6.
Vale.
El otro tiene varias imágenes.
Sí, yo sé cuál es. Presentation.
Ya. Creo que dice presentation of Gausslifepro.
Sí, lo tengo. Vale.
Yeah, is that. Yeah.
All right. All right, then my presentation. Here you go.
Ok, voy a aumentar mi pantalla aquí, sí. Entonces, ¿puedes poner de inicio, por favor?
Eso es el inicio. All right, that's the presentation of the Gausslifepro manual.
Ok, déjame hacer aquí una cosa, ok.
So there will be translation today. I'll be translating when necessary for Dr. Dinis Portugal. And anything in Portuguese, Maria will catch up.
You're already giving me a job, right, Eva?
You said I wasn't alone anymore. Here you go.
Okay.
All right, I start recording.
Yeah. I need...
Recording in progress.
Bueno, entonces, este es el manual Gausslifepro. Este manual sirve precisamente para enseñar a la gente a desarrollar este negocio.
This is the manual Gausslifepro. This manual was created in order to help everyone who desires to develop their business at Gauss Global.
Bueno, tenemos aquí, bueno, la primera página, pues soy yo, es mi presentación como cofundador de Gausslifepro, psicólogo, filósofo.
So we have, we're presenting Dr. Dinis Portugal. He's a psychologist and a philosopher.
Okay, and I need...
Is the co-founder of...
Yo necesito de hacer aquí otra cosa porque necesito de esta parte aquí, ¿ok?
Ok.
¿Ustedes me ven o no?
Sí.
Yes.
Sí, sí.
Ok, excelente. Bueno, entonces tenemos 7 pasos para que tengas éxito en nuestra empresa Gauss Global. Siga estos 7 pasos, no porque lo digan, que lo siga, ni como una imposición, sino como una fórmula probada y comprobada por nosotros los fundadores. Fue así como poco a poco, con mucho trabajo y perseverancia, que desarrollamos este gran proyecto. Y como nuestro éxito se basa en tu éxito, repito, nuestro éxito se basa en tu éxito, queremos transmitir todo nuestro saber, hacer, experiencia, para que tú también puedas tener todo el éxito que estés dispuesto a conseguir.
So this is a system that has been proven, that has been tested. It's an effort of a lot of work from Dr. Dinis Portugal and the co-owners of the company. And it is something that has been he himself, based on the experiences that he has, he knows for a fact that this is a system that works. So something important he said that the success of the company depends on the success of each one of us. And this is why that this manual was created.
Okay. Tenemos 7 pasos, ¿ok? El primer paso es definir tus sueños. Esto es lo normal. Define tus sueños. Definir tus sueños muchas veces no es tener las imágenes, poner en el frigorífico, en la nevera.
So he said the first step is to define your dream. It's a 7-step process. The first step is to define your dream. So it's not about having your dreams and then write it somewhere, post it on the fridge, but it's about something that you are really focusing on.
O sea, definir tus sueños y es encima de todo tornar consciente, o sea, quitar los sueños del subconsciente y hacerlos parte del consciente de nuestro día a día.
So it's saying that defining your dreams is when you remove the ideas from your subconscious and you make it part of your everyday life. Correcto, ¿no?
Sí, correcto. O sea, aquí el objetivo no es de una manera como hacen la gran mayoría de los coaches, los ditos formadores, que es, bueno, los sueños y vamos todos a soñar. No, no, no. Aquí es transformar los sueños en realidad antes de ellos ser en realidad.
So here, you know, a lot of so-called coaches, they have, oh yes, let's go and dream together. You know, it's something that sounds like someone is really sleeping and dreaming. Here, it's about a real work, a real effort that are put into realizing your dreams.
O sea, hacer con que nuestros sueños hagan parte de nuestro camino.
Make that your dreams become part of your pathway on a daily basis.
Pero ya lo vamos a desarrollar más, ¿ok? El segundo punto es comprometerte. ¿Comprometerte con qué? Con la compañía, no. En primer lugar, comprometerte con tu propia vida. En primer lugar, el compromiso no es con ninguna compañía, no es con nadie, ¿ok? Pero con nosotros mismos. Lo mismo pasa con una pareja. Por ejemplo, si una pareja, si cada una de las personas de la pareja no está comprometida consigo mismo, no va a poder comprometerse con la otra persona, ¿ok? De la misma manera que una pareja, dos personas no se transforman en una. Eso es un error. Dos personas son dos personas distintas, con su ADN distinto, con su identificación genética distinta y con su manera de pensar y su personalidad. Pero una parte de una y la parte de otra se transforman en una tercera persona.
So the second point is about commitment. The commitment is not a commitment towards something or someone. It's commitment to yourself. And it's the same to your company that you're building. So here it's about, the example he gave is an example of a couple. So when you have a couple, a lot of people say, yeah, you know, we become one or something like that. So what he's mentioning here is that when you have a couple, each person has their own life, their own background, their own DNA, their own history, but a part of each one of them get together and it's like it becomes a third person. And this is where it is important that each one of the person in a couple are committed to themselves. And then they can be committed to the relationship.
Un ratito solo. Después tenemos, pero ya lo vamos a desarrollar. Yo voy a pasar aquí los 7 puntos. Puedes pasar tú, Eva, en cuanto contesto aquí a Martín Rojas, por favor. Los 7 puntos, después voy a desarrollar.
Okay.
¿Los pasas en inglés?
Están en la pantalla, ¿no?
Sí, pero puedes hablarlos. Sabes, es un poco como ha dicho el señor Sun Tzu. Es importante que hables para la gente lo que la gente está leyendo. Y más importante aún, ahí es la parte de Freud, más importante aún es que la gente lo escriba, independientemente de tener el manual para leer. Porque lo que escribimos, nosotros memorizamos.
So he said it's important that we can take some notes. All right. It's important that we take notes of these 7 steps. When we write it down, then they stick. define your dreams. This is the first step, and we saw that defining our dreams is not something that is like poetry. Oh, I write my dream and I put it on the fridge and then it's going to come true. It's to take the dreams from the subconscious and bring it to our daily life, make it part of our goals and our steps on a daily basis. Second part is committing to yourself. The commitment is to ourselves, and then we can commit to other things. Third point, make a list of people. We're going to see that more in depth. Fourth point, contact and invite. Fifth, present your marketing plan. Sixth, follow up. Seventh, teach the successful manual that we have right here with us at our disposition. So we already went through the first two steps, which is to define your dreams. And in that part, we have goals and objectives. I think Patrick put them in the chat so that whoever does not have it, they can take advantage of having it handy. It is not something we have and we keep it there. Once I got it, I printed it out and make it an object of study. And it's good to come back to this point because sometimes we tend to forget, then to go back and plunge ourselves into these 7 steps. So it's important to define your dream, to know your goals and objectives, to ask these very important questions in order to define your dreams properly. It's good to visualize your dreams in a tangible way so that it's real to you. It's not something that is you feel like it will never come true. It's important to establish personal goals and family goals so that little by little, step by step, each one of you can reach your goals in the family. So what are the goals that you have? We know already we have a career path, for example. So is our goal to become bronze in 3 months? So we know for bronze, we've seen it many times in the meetings, it's 25,000 points. 25,000 points. Of course, you're going to build them on several legs because you're going to have several people who are going to join you. Is that one person who comes in and who puts 25,000? It's going to be distributed. Anything you need, you are looking forward to. Is there a specific amount of money you want to reach at a certain amount of time? Do you want to have a car? Is buying a car a certain type of cars or some other things that are important for you? What it's saying here is that you need to keep redefining your goals as you're achieving them. So we're not going to say, well, I wanted to have a very spiffy car. Now I have the car. I have no more dreams. So it's important to keep redefining the goals as you are achieving them. You reach bronze, and this is why there is silver. This is why there is gold. So you keep achieving more.
¿Tú ya estás desarrollando la parte de abajo? ¿El desarrollo de los sueños?
¿No?
Sí, de los sueños.
Sí. Sí, estamos aquí.
Ok. Espera, déjame ver a dónde estás. Bueno, ok. ¿Has ido por ahí abajo? Pues muy bien, muy bien. Bueno, pero yo quiero hablar de los 7 puntos aquí en primero. Haz tu lista de personas, contacto, punto 4, contacto e invitación. Contactar e invitar son cosas distintas. Punto 5, presentar el plan de marketing. Punto 6, dar el seguimiento. Punto 7, enseñar este manual de éxito a los demás. ¿Ok? Bueno, entonces, si estábamos ahí ya en el sueño, pues puedes seguir, Eva.
Okay, so he went over the 7 steps.
Después del sueño, cuando termines esta parte del sueño, dime, por favor, ¿vale?
Sí, he terminado con la C.
Con la C.
Establecer
sus objetivos personales y los de su familia para que poco a poco cada uno los alcance. ¿Has pasado aquí ya?
Sí.
Ok. Bueno, ¿has dado el ejemplo?
De bronce
bronce.
en 3 meses.
Bueno, aquí está bronce en 3 meses, pero a lo mejor la verdad es que si uno trabaja bien, desde el primer momento, en 30 días puede hacer bronce.
So he said here, even though here it says that reach bronze in 3 months, but if this the methods are well applied and you work properly, you are going to take maybe 30 days or less to reach bronze. It's all about how you apply the steps.
Ok, excelente. Entonces, estos son, a lo mejor, son metas que yo he puesto, pero que quiero definirlas, porque cualquier uno puede llegar, ahora yo lo veo, cualquier uno puede llegar en 30 días a bronce, cualquier uno, ¿ok? Y paso a paso, meta a meta, cada vez que alcanzamos una meta, pues preparamos la meta siguiente, ¿ok? Bueno,
So
el compromiso.
you've seen that a lot of people were able to reach bronze in very little time. So now, when he was writing a book, he was thinking, okay, bronze in 3 months. But now it's a reality. A lot of people are reaching bronze in a very short time. So the moment that you're already reaching bronze or reaching this objective, this goal, you start thinking, okay, now silver. How am I setting myself for the silver part of the career path?
Ok, bueno, yo os doy un ejemplo. Hay un chico de 19 años.
He said he's going to give an example. There's a kid of 19 years old.
Que en este momento es bronce en 3 semanas.
And he reached bronze in 3 weeks.
Con cerca de $40,000.
With around 40,000 or 140?
No, $40,000.
With around $40,000 in his net.
Para ser bronce necesitas de $25,000.
While to become bronze, you need 25,000. But this gentleman of 19 years old, he reached 40,000 in 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, bueno, la verdad es que está trabajando directamente conmigo todos los días, lo direcciono, lo encamino, pero no estoy con él físicamente, él le hace el trabajo. Él ha estado ahí conmigo en Puno, en Joya, que pertenece a Arequipa. Arequipa es una ciudad de Perú.
Arequipa. He met him when he went to Puno, because he went to Peru to work directly with some leaders and some people in Peru, and he's been guiding him step by step, even though he's not there with him physically at this moment, but he kept guiding him so that he can reach his full potential.
Okay, bueno, y la verdad es que en 3 semanas él tiene $40,000 hechos de inversionistas, ¿ok? Y ya es bronce. Pero en 3 semanas solamente le faltan $10,000 para ser silver.
So if you think about it, to become silver is 50,000. So now he needs only 10,000 in order to have 50,000, and then he'll become silver. And mind you, that's in 3 weeks.
¿Ok? Entonces, es sencillo. No es fácil, pero es sencillo. ¿Ok? No es fácil, ¿por qué? Porque requiere un trabajo diario de muchas horas, cogiendo nuevas puertas, hablando con gente, haciendo su lista, las cosas bien hechas.
So it is, you may say, oh, it's not easy. It's easy, but it's not simple. So that's the thing. So it requires a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of knocking on doors, encountering prospects, He has his list and he keeps working on the list, which is the point 3 of the manual, make your list. Then after that, point 4, contact and invite. So he's doing that constantly, and he follows the steps that he needs to follow in order to reach his goals. And this is why in 3 weeks, he is at 10,000 points to become silver.
Ok, entonces, ¿qué es lo que hicimos primero? Yo le pregunté, ok, ¿cuál es tu sueño en este momento? No, yo quiero tener una casa de 1 millón. No es el sueño que quiero saber. Yo quiero saber cuál es el sueño que quieres lograr en 30 días. Quiero ir a Cancún. Ok, entonces vamos a trazar un plan. No es necesario nada de especial. Es sencillo. ¿Qué es lo que él ha hecho? Ha definido su sueño. Es ir a Cancún y prepararse para ir a Dubái. Porque es un niño de 19 años y encima, como la mayoría de Perú, no ha viajado nunca para lado ninguno.
So when he talked to him, he asked him, so what is your dream? Then he started talking, having a multi-million-dollar house. He said, no. What is your dream now? What do you want to reach? He said, well, he wants to make it to the event of Cancun, and after that, make it to the event of Dubai. So it's not easy, but it's simple. It's simple to apply the principles, apply the steps in order to reach to his next goal. And this is why he's 10,000 points from becoming silver.
Y yo voy a seguir dando este ejemplo y voy tocando con este ejemplo de este chico que se llama Elvis. Le voy a dar este ejemplo de este chico para los 7 puntos del manual Gausslifepro. De seguida, él se comprometió. Yo le pregunté, ok, ¿cuál es el grado de tu compromiso? Bueno, el grado de mi compromiso es trabajar a full aquí porque yo estudio y quiero seguir mis estudios y al mismo tiempo quiero trabajar. Entonces, quiero trabajar aquí. Ok, ese es tu compromiso con tu vida, con tus estudios y trabajando. Bueno, ¿qué tenemos que hacer ahora? Hacer tu lista. Hicimos su lista y su lista ha empezado y 80% de la productividad que él tiene es de... Perdón. Me estaba entusiasmando. Sigue.
So he said that he's going to keep taking the example of this gentleman in order to explain to us the different steps, each one of the 7 steps. So the next thing that he asked him was, what is his level of commitment? What is he going to do? How committed is he to accomplishing his goal, his dream? So he said, well, he's studying, but at the same time, he wants to be able to do this, to work at the company, to make this work for him. So he said, okay, so that's your commitment. You will be working at this and taking care of your studies at the same time. Perfect.
Ok, entonces hicimos su lista y la verdad que pensamos cómo se debe empezar a hacer una lista. Ok. En primer lugar, por el primer círculo de la familia, que son padres, hijos, abuelos, bueno, el primer círculo de la familia. En segundo lugar, el segundo círculo de la familia. Los conocidos, los vecinos, los amigos, toda la gente.
So the first thing he did was to draw the first circle of a list, which is the people who are closer to him. Parents, siblings, the people who are in his immediate circle. Then after that, he lists down the people who are a little bit outside of that circle, the second circle, who are neighbors, relatives that are not as close as the close circle, but it just went a little bit bigger but still stay close to himself. And he started writing down. That's how he started making his list. He got started in making his list, and he reached to people he knows also.
Y aquí abajo tenemos precisamente cómo hacer una lista, ¿ok? Una lista empieza con los miembros de la familia, amigos, vecinos, compañeros de trabajo, compañeros de estudio, compañeros de la iglesia, empresarios, dueños de tiendas que están a nuestro alrededor, dueños de restaurantes, dueños de otras tiendas, empresarios en general, todas las personas que de un modo u otro están insatisfechas con la vida que tienen. ¿Ustedes conocen a alguien que está satisfecho con la vida que tiene?
So the list here, this part is talking
la pregunta, antes hace esta pregunta. Okay. ¿Conocen a alguien que esté satisfecho con la vida que tiene?
Do you know anyone who's not satisfied with the life that they're having right now? So once you ask that question, you're able to make your list of people that you can help.
Bueno, lo que quiero deciros es que la mayoría, 90%, 95% de la población mundial no está a gusto con su vida. O porque tiene mucho dinero, pero no tiene tiempo para disfrutarlo, o porque tiene tiempo para disfrutarlo, pero no tiene dinero para disfrutarlo.
So 95% of the population is not satisfied with the life they have. It's either they have a lot of money, but they have to take care of so much stuff to handle that money that they don't even have time to enjoy it. And then you have the other group of people who want to have the money and who are fighting hard every day to see if they can reach to the stage of having the money. So they're also very busy trying to find satisfaction, happiness, trying to be happy with the life that they want to have.
Entonces, ¿qué es lo que yo y Elvis hicimos con su lista? Contactamos las primeras 10 personas de su familia. Las primeras 10 personas, 6 personas invertirán. Y a partir de ahí, él ha hecho una cosa que se llama el punto 7. Enseñe este manual de éxito.
So, with Elvis, the gentleman is talking about, his name is Elvis. He had his first list down. He helped him to contact the first 10 people of the list. Once he contacted the first 10 people of the list, definitely 6 of them, and they were from the first circles, the people who are closer to him, his family members, 6 of them signed up and made their investment.
Okay. Entonces, lo que dice el manual es precisamente esto, que es, define tus sueños.
What the manual says, that's what it is. It says, define your dream.
Comprométete contigo y con la compañía.
Commit yourself. Commit to yourself and to the company.
Haz tu lista de personas, pero no cometas el error que la mayoría de ustedes siguen cometiendo. Que es, no, voy al mundo a través de internet buscar líderes. Los líderes de ayer a lo mejor no son los líderes de hoy.
The leaders
Perdón.
The leaders of yesterday are not the leaders of today. So maybe you have some people you knew, okay, they're amazing leaders, but time has changed. Not to be focused.
Pero traduz lo que yo he dicho, por favor. No hagan el error que la mayoría de la gente están haciendo. Y en este momento, en el personal de la lengua española, está cambiando su chip. Por eso se está desarrollando. ¿Ok? Y en Portugal ya está pasando lo mismo, que no busquen internet, van a hablar con toda la gente, persona a persona.
So don't make the same mistake that other people have made. So those in South America, they understand that right now, and they learn to go straight up up and talk to people in their environment in around them. And don't waste time online looking for people online everywhere, because you have the list is encouraging you. The steps of the manual is talking about writing down a list. And the list starts with the first circle, the second circle, the people who are closer to you, the people in your neighborhood. And this is what is the most important to get started with.
Ok. Después, contactar e invitar. Contactar e invitar son dos conceptos completamente distintos. Contactar se habla en contactar cuando contactamos gente que hace mucho tiempo que no vemos y lo contactamos. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Bien? ¿Está todo bien? Pues, ¿tienes un ratito libre para hablarnos un poco? Y preparar la invitación.
So contacting and inviting is two different concepts. Contacting is when there's someone that has been a while that you have not talked to them, you have not seen them in a while, to say, hello, hi, how are you? So it's like you setting the stones in order to invite.
Okay, make first approach. Hacer la primera aproximación.
So you make a first approach, and that's the contact.
Okay, and next you go invite. Okay, entonces después van a invitar. Y la invitación sí, ahí en el manual pueden leer porque está ahí un ejemplo técnico de cómo se hace un contacto y una invitación. ¿Ok? Después, perdón, sigue Eva.
Right, so this, the first thing is to make the first approach, which is the contact. And after that, you invite. And in the manual, there is an example, very clear example on how to do so.
Ok, y después presentar el plan de marketing. Mucha gente dice que, bueno, yo llevo mi coordenador para presentar el plan de marketing.
Coordinador?
No, ordenador, computadora.
Ah, so he said now you invite and you present the marketing plan. A lot of people say, well, I'm going to bring my computer with me in order to make the presentation.
Ok. La presentación del plan del marketing del negocio es una venta. Es una venta. Estamos vendiendo un sueño de tener una mejor calidad de vida, de tener mejores ingresos y con tiempo, tener tiempo disponible y tener dinero al mismo tiempo.
So the presentation that we are doing is a sale. So it's a sale of a dream to have better quality time and to be able to achieve greater goals in your life. So that's what the presentation is. It's a sale.
Ok. Bueno, entonces, en la presentación del negocio, yo personalmente tengo los manuales, llevo los manuales, pero llevo un bolígrafo y un papel.
So when he's doing a presentation, he has the manuals with him, the PDF, but he also has a pen and a paper.
¿Por qué? Por una razón muy sencilla. Nosotros tenemos que hablar con los 5 sentidos primarios.
Well, that is for a very simple reason. We are working with the 5 primal senses.
Que es la fala, ¿sí?
La
habla.
fala.
Aquí.
Pitch.
El pitch, sí. La oratoria con la voz, con el nariz, oliendo el olor de la persona, con los oídos, con el tacto, ¿ok? Entonces, nosotros cuando hablamos con un bolígrafo, lo que hacemos es obligar a la persona a tener atención a lo que estamos haciendo.
So when the five senses, as we know, speech, smell, touch, hearing, I'm missing one.
Flavor.
Taste.
Y a lo mejor, espera un poco, a lo mejor ustedes preguntan, pero ¿cómo? ¿Taste? ¿Sabor? ¿Cómo? Sí, sabor. Ustedes invitan a la persona a vuestra casa o a un café y le regalan algo que a la persona le guste.
So the taste is also involved because let's say you invite the person to somewhere to have a coffee, so the person will enjoy the coffee with you. So the taste is also involved. And he said when you are using a pen, you are pushing the person to focus on what you're going to be writing, and they're really paying attention at this moment.
Ok, bueno. El objetivo de la presentación es vender el sueño de la calidad de vida y de tener el dinero a trabajar para uno.
All right, the objective of the presentation is to sell the dream of having a better quality of life. ¿Y qué más ha dicho?
Y vender la idea de tener el dinero a trabajar para uno.
And we're selling also the idea that you will have everything you want. You're selling the idea that you will have everything you want in order to be happy in your
Trabajando
life.
Para la persona.
You're working for yourself, yeah?
Ok, bueno. Entonces, después de eso, de las dos, una. Si la persona se torna inversionista en aquel momento, perfecto. A partir de ahí, ¿qué es lo que ustedes hacen? Hacen los 7 puntos con ella.
So now,
enseñan el manual, que es lo que dice en el punto 7. Enseñe el manual. ¿Por qué? A esto se llama duplicación.
So now we finish making the presentation. The person decides to take on what you're offering them and become an investor. That's great. Now that the person becomes an investor, the most important thing to do is to teach the person also how to apply the 7 steps, just like you are doing.
Ok, bueno, pero si la persona no quiere invertir inmediatamente, necesita de pensar, le damos 24 a 48 horas. 24, en primer lugar, la invitamos a una presentación de Zoom.
So if the person doesn't decide right away to start to invest, then we give the person 24 to 48 hours. And then we can invite the person to a presentation, a formal presentation that we do 3 times a week. Invite the person to come to the Zoom presentation.
Yo creo que Eva estoy seguro que Eva ya partilhó en el grupo, ¿ok? Los flyers de prospección. Ustedes cogen un flyer de estos, ponen vuestro nombre, entregan, dan a la persona y le dicen, mira, aquí está algo para que tú leas y para que te ayude a pensar. Pero esto es una de mis herramientas de trabajo. Yo necesito de estar contigo mañana o en el máximo después de mañana para que tú me lo devuelvas.
So this is, you give the person 24 to 48 hours. You give the person the flyer, which is all the pictures I sent you of how the people from South America, they are presenting the business to people. You give them one of these flyers, which is the PDF that is put in a double page flyer. You said, look, I'm coming back I need this flyer. This is my tools to work, I'm coming back to take the flyer from you. So right now you can have the flyer in your hand so that you can read and then you think about everything we talked about. And I'm coming back to take my working tool from you.
Y si la persona vos dice que no puedo, solo la próxima semana, no le den el flyer. ¿Ok? No le den el flyer.
And if the person say, no, maybe in 1 week, 2 weeks, then we don't leave the flyer with the person.
¿Por qué? Perdón, dile. Sigue.
We don't leave the flyer with them. We keep it for ourselves.
¿Por qué? Porque el flyer es una manera de crear urgencia para que la persona esté de nuevo con ustedes en 24 a 48 horas.
Because the flyer is a good way in order to create the opportunity to meet up with the person again, in order to continue working on what you started with the person. And this is why you...
En 24 o en el máximo 48 horas.
24 hours, maximum 48 hours, maximum.
Después de estas las 72 horas, la persona se va a olvidar y no tiene interés ninguno ya.
If you let 3 days pass, the person is no longer interested and they have moved on to something else.
Ok, entonces aquí pasamos todos los puntos prácticamente del manual. Ahora, hay algo que es muy importante. Aquí también voy a dar el ejemplo de Elvis Richter, que es, él ha invitado 6 personas. De las 6 personas, ha invitado 10 personas, de las 6 personas se han registrado, han invertido su dinero. Pero él solamente trabajó con 2 personas después. Los demás inversionistas es porque él ha cogido toda su gente, como yo he dicho, los ha sentado en un Zoom conmigo. Yo les presenté, les enseñé el manual, cómo trabajar el manual. Después él siguió en vivo haciendo la formación del manual y fue la propia gente sola que fue a invitar otras personas. A esto se llama el 7º punto, que es enseña el manual. Y lo que va a pasar, si tú enseñas este manual, lo que va a pasar es que la gente va a duplicar tu trabajo.
So Elvis invited directly 2 people. And these 2 people, he taught them how to use the Gausslifepro manual, how to apply the 7 steps. And that was the key of his success.
No, Eva, perdón, no. Elvis invited the 6 persons.
Ha invitado a los 6.
Invitó los 6 para un Zoom. Llamó los 6 para un Zoom de presentación del plan del manual Gausslifepro.
Elvis invited all the 6 people, and he did a Zoom to have all the 6 people in the Zoom in order for them to learn on how to use the manual and apply the 7.
And next, después, él siguió con esta reunión con ellos.
And after that, he continues to do these meetings with them.
And in this day, en este día, y al día siguiente, solamente 2 personas lo llamaron, solamente 2 personas lo han llamado para él ir a ayudarles a presentar el negocio.
Out of the 6, only 2 of them contacted him in order to help them to present the business.
Pero los 6 han invertido, ¿eh?
But all 6 of them invested.
Lo que pasa es que los otros 4, ellos mismos, como han aprendido el manual, ellos solos fueran a patrocinar gente.
So the 4 of them, they didn't need him to come and continue holding their hands, because they learned to become independent by applying the steps themselves. It's only two of them who needed him to continue helping them.
¿Ok? ¿Qué es lo que pasa? Que en determinado momento, si nosotros, en primer lugar, si damos el ejemplo, si hacemos nosotros,
if we are giving the example, if we are doing what we are telling them to do, we're giving the example.
después enseñamos con nuestro ejemplo,
After we teach by our own example,
lo que va a pasar es que las personas van a empezar desde el inicio a desarrollar el negocio sin que nosotros necesitemos de estar ahí muchas veces.
without the people will develop themselves, just like it happened in the case of Elvis, without us having to be there and holding their hands in everything that they're doing. It's the manual is helping them to become independent by following the 7 steps, correct?
Correcto. Por ejemplo, otra persona. Tenemos una señora que se llama Aurelia, que tiene una tienda, y yo la he enseñado a hacer presentaciones personales todos los días en la tienda.
There's another lady called Aurelia, and he was able to teach her how she can do presentation even on a daily basis in her shop, in order to keep helping people to know about the company.
Van a ver en el grupo 100, después Eva va a partillar el banner. Esta señora ha calificado Silver al final de 2 meses y 1 semana.
¿Ella ha calificado dónde? ¿A qué?
Silver, plata.
Ah, silver.
Silver.
So Miss Aurelia, she qualified as a silver in 2 months and
1 week.
And 1 week.
¿Qué es lo que significa? Que el manual funciona.
So it means that the manual is working.
¿Ok? Entonces, aquí después el manual enseña a hacer nuevos contactos, cómo hacer nuevos contactos. Eso está ahí todo explicado y con ejemplo. ¿Ok? Hay algo que yo quiero decir. Perdón, Eva, perdón.
So the manual is also teaching us how to make new contacts, how to continue opening your list. And he has something very important he wants to tell us now.
Nunca prejuzguen a nadie.
And he says you should never prejudge someone.
Vos doy un ejemplo. En viernes.
So he's going to give us an example.
En viernes.
Friday.
Yo estuve con una persona aquí en Portugal que me llevó a hablar con un señor.
So Friday he was he met someone there in Portugal.
Que me llevó a hablar con un señor.
Who got him to talk to a gentleman.
And this gentleman is ugly, feo.
So the gentleman,
mucho mal trajado.
This gentleman, he wasn't well dressed, he wasn't well groomed, he wasn't smelling good.
But ha hecho una inversión de $10,000.
He made an investment of $10,000.
Why? ¿Por qué?
Why?
porque nadie quería hablar con el Señor. Pero yo hablo con toda la gente.
No one wanted to talk to this man, but he has no problem. He talks to everyone.
Eva ya ha visto, y Charles, yo hablo con toda la gente.
He said that we were witness of him when he came here in Spain. He talks to everyone.
Este señor es el dueño de una de las mayores compañías de transformación de, ¿cómo se dice? De pneus, de coches. Pneus, las ruedas de los coches.
De llantas.
No llantas.
¿Neumáticos?
De neumáticos. De Portugal.
Okay, so this person is an owner of a very important tire companies, transportation companies in Portugal.
Y es vecino de esta persona que me pidió para ir con ella.
And is the neighbor of this person who asked him to come present the business to this gentleman.
Entonces, no prejuzguen a nadie.
So never prejudge anyone, no one at all.
¿Ok? Ahora, aprendan este manual.
So learn the manual.
Pero apréndanlo bien.
Learn it well.
Y a ver si ustedes tenéis la humildad y el coraje de salir de la internet.
And let us have the courage and the humility to come out of internet
and go to the street, speak to the people, don't judge the people, and present the people to this business. Why? Because this business is a business, people. It's not a business of fuel or the transformation, the garbage. No, this is the product. Gauss Global, it's a business of people, persons. People speak with people. ¿Ok? Y si no prejuzgas a nadie, a lo mejor tampoco serás prejuzgado.
So it's most of it was in English. So what he says is, if you don't judge no one will judge you, right? Prejudge. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Okay? It's very important. Y van a la calle. El dinero está en la calle, no está en internet. Está en la calle.
The money is in the street, not on internet.
El dinero sigue en la calle. Ahí están las personas con el dinero. Vuestra familia, vuestros amigos, vuestros vecinos. Cuando ustedes van al hipermercado a comprar algo.
So the people you talk to every day, your family, your neighbors, the convenience store, this is where you have people that you can talk to directly.
Tantos años que las personas, aún hoy, la gente dice, no, el verdadero network la verdadera red social son 4 o 5 personas alrededor de una mesa bebiendo un vino y charlando.
So it's a long time that it is agreed that the real social network is a group of people that sit down at the table eating and drinking together.
¿Y qué pasa? ¿Eso no sirve para presentar negocios?
Can you use that in order to present the business?
Ok. Bueno, si alguien tiene alguna pregunta, pues háganla por favor para que yo la pueda contestar.
Anyone has questions? Anyone has question at this moment? We have several people here. We have, well, Mr. Paul came late. We have Tebogo who's been there from the beginning. Welcome, Mr. Paul. Now, Mr. Bogo, do you have question?
If no questions, it was clear, honestly.
And what do you, what do you think about the presentation of Gausslifepro?
Any public political office.
It was clear and it was perfect. It was precise. It was to the point. Everything was well explained. So I think this manual does wonders. We'll start to use the manual too.
Exactly, that's the idea.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Mujib, who's an old leader who used to be in the company. Thank you for visiting us today. Welcome. All right, Olama, you came late also, but no worries, we will catch up with you. Siabonga Kadi, you were there from the beginning. Do you have any question?
No, I don't have a question because I had a network problem this side, so I didn't get anything. I've just joined now. Where someone sent me a link and telling me that no, now it's training, so I can join. Luckily enough for me that I managed to join. Otherwise, I would be lying if I could say I have a question because I didn't hear anything from today's training. I mean presentation.
¿Puedes traducir, por favor, Eva?
Yes, dice que está muy contento, que está aquí, ha tenido problemas de red, pero se ha conectado una vez más. De toda manera, voy a enviar la grabación para que lo puedan escuchar.
Ok. ¿Alguien más?
All right. Charles, do you want to say anything?
Mr. Charles.
Yeah, I'm here.
You have some question, please?
No, I don't have no question. Thank you so much.
No, you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Because yo estoy muy lejos, a lo mejor tenemos dificultades en hablar, ¿no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everything is clear, so people really understand everything.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, ¿alguien más tiene alguna pregunta? Aprovechen. ¿Se os parece bien?
So, if you have questions, anyway, if you have further questions, you can ask them in the group, in the English group. We will try to organize the recording and upload it for you in the group. But know that Patrick already put the two, I think I put one also, the two manual, the presentation version and the version that you can print for yourself is very important to have it. Let us work with what is working. What's working is to have the PDF in the format of a flyer, on a double-sided flyer, and to use it as a way to return on the people we are contacting and invite them to the meeting so that we can return to them, and don't let more than 48 hours pass. This is very important because the moment that too much time passed, then the person has jumped into something else because we didn't follow up. This is something very important that I'm going to apply myself. And I think each one of us here, we learned something today that we can apply in our business, and to remember our dream. Very important, guys. We have a clear vision of what we want to achieve. We have the Dubai event coming up in fall of this year. So what are we going to do in order to reach this goal? Are we going to say, oh my goodness, this is a lot of points? Are we going to do like Elvis? Elvis will reach 40,000 points in 3 weeks. So Elvis gave us the example. We have the manual that Elvis followed. We will do the same. Thank you so much, Dr. Dinis Portugal, for being here today. We are very happy and very pleased that you're able to be here. Thank you, Patrick, for making sure that this can be online. You have reached out to even some old members of Gauss, because we have Mujib here with us who came in to listen to us. So thank you so much, everyone. And if we don't have anything else to add, do you want to say anything else, Dr. Dinis Portugal? No te escuchamos.
Para terminar, yo quiero deciros dos cosas. A mí me gusta decir sube para arriba y baja para abajo. ¿Quieres traducirlo, por favor? Sube para arriba, eso, y baja para abajo.
To say go up or go down.
A eso se llama reforzar una idea prehecha.
It's a way to reinforce an idea that is pre-done.
¿Ok? ¿Y cuál es la idea? La idea es sencilla. No prejuzgues a nadie. En primer lugar.
Don't judge anyone. That's
no prejuzgues a nadie.
Don't
y en segundo lugar, el dinero está en la calle, no está en el ordenador. Está en la calle.
Money is in the street, not on the computer.
Podemos seguir buscando más inversionistas, que no líderes. El líder cuando es líder de sí mismo.
We are leader of our own self, so we can try to keep looking, oh, this is a great leader over here, a great leader over there. But at the end of the day, we are our own leader, and we are the one to do the work.
Vete a la calle. Go to the street. The money, it's in the street.
That's it. Money is in the street.
Okay. Gracias a todos. Ha sido un placer para mí estar aquí con ustedes.
Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure. He said it was a pleasure to be here with us today.
Y nos vemos en las playas, en las playas del mundo.
And we will see each other in the nicest beaches in the world.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful night, everyone. And then we'll see you again next Wednesday in our next meeting. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bom, na verdade é que nós podemos ter o cérebro num estado chamado estado padrão ou num estado conectado, ok? E o grande problema da grande maioria das pessoas é precisamente porque pensam mal, ok? Pensam demais, e quando pensamos demais o cérebro não está focado. O cérebro está no chamado estado padrão, porque está num turbilhão de pensamentos em que pensa em várias coisas ao mesmo tempo, ok? E o grave problema aqui é que pensa de forma não padronizada, isto é, não organizada, ok? Eu estou seguro, tenho a certeza que já vos aconteceu, vocês estarem a pensar em determinados problemas e começam a pensar nesse problema e cada vez mais problemas vêm à vossa mente, cada vez mais estados negativos vêm à vossa mente. Isso já vos aconteceu seguramente e vocês entram numa espiral de pensamentos completamente negativos e entram diretamente no fundo e no meio do problema, quando deveriam estar fora do problema, ok? Depois existe a outra forma de pensar, que é pensamento conectado ou pensamento focado. Okay? Aqui é quando nós pensamos realmente num determinado objetivo, numa determinada meta, e aí nós focamos os nossos pensamentos sempre em métodos, esquemas e sistemas para desenvolver essas metas e para chegar ou para desenvolver um caminho de forma a mais rapidamente e mais facilmente chegarmos à meta que pretendemos e que temos como objetivo, ok? E esta é a grande diferença. Então, nós podemos ensinar o nosso cérebro. Nós podemos ensinar o nosso cérebro a pensar de modo focado, a pensar de modo objetivo e, acima de tudo, a criar caminhos, ok? Para chegar à meta e ao objetivo que desejamos alcançar. Ok? Não deixem, não alimentem o turbilhão ou a bola de neve, perdão, de pensamentos negativos, porque quanto mais tempo vocês perdem com pensamentos negativos ou a pensar num determinado problema, mais pensamentos negativos, mais situações negativas, mais situações difíceis e complexas vêm à vossa mente e chega a uma altura que é extremamente difícil de sair desse estado de pensamento. Habituem o vosso cérebro a ter uma meta, um foco, um objetivo e a pensar única e simplesmente nesse foco, nessa meta, nesse objetivo. E se vocês fazem isto, se criam esta disciplina, meta a meta, objetivo a objetivo, vocês ganham um foco mental que vai desenvolver métodos para rapidamente alcançarem esse objetivo. Desta maneira, o cérebro não se cansa tanto, o cérebro está mais solto, mais vivo e tem um melhor desenvolvimento dentro da sua neuroplasticidade. Ok? Então, tenham um cérebro focado. Ganhem uma disciplina para ter um cérebro focado e não um cérebro padronizado ou um cérebro que está em estado padrão. Que está em estado padrão significa que está em estado de pensamento profundo. Só que o pensamento profundo não tem um segmento com uma meta e com um objetivo, mas sim um turbilhão de vários problemas, de vários pensamentos todos juntos que acabam por ser uma salada russa no vosso cérebro e acabam por levar muitas vezes, na maioria das vezes, a problemas graves de depressão. Então, habitua o teu cérebro, disciplina o teu cérebro, obriga o teu cérebro a pensar dentro de um objetivo, dentro de uma meta, a criar caminhos positivos de forma a rapidamente alcançar os teus objetivos e as tuas metas, criando ações que potencializem a rapidez para alcançar e para chegares a esses próprios objetivos. Ok? Um abraço. Até à próxima.